Hi again, everyone. This is Joe Hentges with Beyond the Chart, and this is a stock market education video. What is the RSI? RSI is a relative strength indicator, and it was created by J. Wells Wilder. It's a very popular indicator. I love the indicator. It's kind of a momentum indicator. It doesn't compare the relative strength of two securities. It actually measures the internal strength of a single security. So the indicator itself ranges from 0 to 100. Okay, now I am using a 10-day RSI. The default is 14-day. Some people use a 5. Some people use, whatever. You can vary the length all over the board. So I like to use a 10. It kind of syncs my readings with the 10-day exponential moving average. So some of the things that can happen on the bull side, this is Facebook. You can get very overbought up here strongly. It got up into 90. That's extremely overbought. That will signal that a bull move is kicking off, okay? And then once you get that kind of overbought, typically what you'll do is you'll get a range that it'll then fluctuate between 40 and 80. Okay, and this one doesn't show as many fluctuations as I'd like to, but that's what happens. On the downside, like here in RIG, when you get deeply oversold, it'll bounce between typically 60 and 20. Okay, so that's just kind of a guideline to use, something to kind of key off on. The other thing about about the RSI is that it can help you with divergences in terms of turning signals, turning points. Okay, so here the indicator did not move to a new high, but price did. So that means the indicator is not confirming that price move. So that's a negative, and sure enough, Facebook turned down. We're getting, let's see, same thing happened over here. On a shorter term basis, and it rolled over. And the other thing that's great about RSI is you can draw in trend lines, and the trend lines will mirror down here and sometimes will lead the price index itself. Let's go back over to Transocean, and you can see some of the same things. Here's a great trend line example, and it showed that it broke it right here. And that clearly led it, because if you look at the 2 points that we're talking about, that same day time frame, you're talking about a trend line that didn't break until all the way over here. So clearly you got a great lead and then closed below the 10 on Transocean. Now the other thing is on Transocean, remember we talked about when it gets oversold, it goes between 60 and 20. And here's another example of divergence down on the downside. Price went to a lower low. RSI did not. Therefore, it did not confirm the price move, which means price is trying to turn to the upside. So that's it in a nutshell. So you can signal the overbought and oversold type ranges. You can talk about trend line breaks, and you can talk about divergences versus price with RSI. It's a great indicator. Love to use it and combine it with other indicators that I use. This has been Joe for Beyond the Chart. Thanks for stopping by.